Okie doke. Oh, no, I don't need to set that as destination. Sorry guys, Restream is being weird this morning. And I don't know if it's not wanting to connect with the chat or what. Give me just a moment to make sure it's doing the things it should be doing. Okay, it's up there. Is it up here? Okay, it's up there. Okay, and it's up on YouTube. Awesome. But yeah, for some reason, I don't have a chat this morning. It's not anywhere on the docs. Restream chat. Can I? Probably not. That's fine. Huh. Oh, I gotta change Eelektross, because we're hunting him second. We're hunting, Shellos first, just because he should hopefully be easier. Because Eelektross is in a bad spot. Well, not a horribly bad spot, but he's one of the ones we're just gonna have to wipe them all out again. And so he's gonna be annoying. Let's not do this with my Decidui. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 'There's a pincurchin. I didn't realize they spawned down here. 7. Yes, if it takes me a minute to respond to anything, 8, or it takes me longer than usual, it's because I'm having to rely on the chat on my overlay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, he's scooting, 32, 33, 34, 35, that's a brawler, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 3. 44. 5. 46. 47. 48. Dad finally started to mow. 49. 50. I apologize for the background noise. 51. 52. Why does that one look lighter? Because it is lighter. Well, that was fast. Look at this little crawly guy. I love East Sea Shellos. Okay, so we got that one at 52. Took 45 resets to get him. I counted. I guess the game's eager for me to get to Eelektross as well. Let's see, Shellos, that's East Sea. 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 left. Part of me wants to just at least finish wiping out this outbreak. But we're gonna put him in a box. Yes, critical captures are nice. Very nice. Also, sorry if it's a little weird today. My chat box isn't on my screen where I can see it, so I'm having to rely on the mirrored overlay. So, usually while I can read it pretty easy, this makes it a little harder to read, so it might take me a moment. And if I don't say hello to you by name, it's gray and I can't read it. Restream's being weird with OBS today for some reason. I might need to... Well, no, because it showed chat before. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming to watch. We'll get to Eelektross in a moment. I love finding a shiny within the first 10 minutes of stream. Let's see here. Actually, I might be able to bring that up on chat. There we go. Oh, hello, live ups. Live ups. If I put this over here. Okay, not perfect, but I can pull it up on the Restream website and read it. There we go. Good morning, by the way. Wait, no, good after... It's not afternoon. Okay, so yes, good morning! I started a little early today because I got done with everything I needed to do other than folding laundry, and it was still going in the dryer, so... Oh, we gotta change out Shellos. Excadrill, I don't need you. He's always so eager to fight. There we go. Here we go so I can see chat. I don't want to fight you, Excadrill. Go away. Now this one is kind of annoying because they only spawn in a couple at a time. So I just gotta keep running around the crystal here as they spawn. Which means we've worked our way up to another knockout session. Which sucks just a little bit. I actually got this one when I was resetting with the Dragon Sandwich trying to get Appleton and Flapple. And then while I was resetting for the other outbreak in Violet, I got 2 more Eelektross outbreaks. which is weird. Where's my... Here it is. Gotta come this way a bit sometimes. Get things to spawn back in. This cursed area where I can't pop an electric sandwich because every other Pokemon in this area is electric type. Guys, you want to help me out here? Why are there so many steel types? Do, do, do. Oh, here we go. Hopefully this is a quicker hunt than Galvantula was. Because I made it almost twice odds with Galvantula before I got my shiny. I could do resets all day, but when it comes out to knockout ones like this, it's like, can we switch shiny luck for a bit, please? Thank you. No. Of course not. So why am I fighting these things with Decidueye? I'm just gonna have to reset that here in a minute, but... And the sad thing is, neither of the other two that I got, the other two outbreaks, were in any better spots. Ooh, my foot itches. Ooh, there we go. There's two. Nice. And I tried resetting on top of the crystal. It won't let me. Which I think is silly. Dosh, come back. Thank you. Honestly, I don't know why I don't just let it run around and KO Pokemon for me. Here, fight the Galvantula. Wait, I remember the other day knocking out to 60. If I do a bit of a wider circuit around, they seem to spawn in a bit better. Also, I didn't turn my counter on. Good lord. Just a second. There we go. Come here, illy boy. Not many left. Oh good, that means this is a small outbreak. Where are we at? 6 or 7? We're gonna say 8. That sounds about right. Because these spawn in, I want to say rarely enough. they aren't so clustered together that it would make it hard for me to keep track of the numbers. Oh, if I had the right bed and a ton of money to waste on pillows and stuff, I would have a freaking nest too. That's half my draw to pop the big papasan chairs. It's because they're basically nests. Like my sister had one of the big ones, and I used to like to tilt it to where it was more bowl shaped. You know, just sitting more or less flat in the seat stand. And I loved laying in it and just like curling up and stuff. They're great. And I had a friend do that with her bed once too. She had it surrounded on two sides by walls, and she had a love seat she pushed up against another side, and she threw all her blankets and pillows on it, and she had it that way for like 3 or 4 days. Then her mom made her move her couch because she was worried she wouldn't be able to escape if a fire broke out or something. Look, I'm totally one of those people that if we had a conversation pit, like in our living room, you'd never get me out of it. Also, I got my Ditto last Saturday. I don't remember how many encounters it took though, but I got it in under odds. Not far under odds, I don't think, but a little under odds. And I figure the next Pokemon I'll end up sandwich hunting will probably be Zorua. And then after that, maybe Zoroark if there's a good spot to hunt it. I need to check the Philly Beat You videos and see. Cat! What are you doing? Hold on. Get off the roll top! You don't need to eat my bamboo! Okay, he got off the roll top. Our cat. We have a roll top that's just kind of a space filler, and I have a big potted lucky bamboo that I got a few years ago after I had a cataract taken out, and the cat jumps up there every once in a while and sticks his head in the pot because he wants to dig in the dirt and whatnot, and it's like, would you leave my poor plant alone? I need to take it out and repot it. The poor thing. Can't say poor thing though, it's doing pretty good. Oh no! Stella, is Papa mowing? Is the mower gonna... Is your toy outside? If it is, he'll stop and toss it up on the porch. He's pretty good at that. What are you huffing over? It's Papa! Oh, complain about it. You can't eat him up. He'd win. Stella. Stella. Dad has made it to this side of the lawn on his riding mower. Stella. Stella. Let me go see if I can get her to quit. What are you barking at? Are you gonna get... Oh, there's someone pulled in. Okay. Your phone's not outside, is it? target bird. Okay, there actually was someone in the driveway for her to be barking at, but it's a friend of the family, and Dad's outside with him, so. Ain't no one pulls in this driveway without us knowing. Alright, let's pull back a bit. Get rid of some of the spawns. Yeah, cats are menaces, but he's my snuggle buddy. I wake up at night and usually he's curled up against my side or something. He's a sweetheart. He's what, about probably almost 2 years old, so he's still kind of got that rambunctious kitten energy. In the days we have windows open and the birds are flying everywhere, oh, he goes nuts. He will chase them through the house, going from window to window to window. Of course, I almost tripped over him last night. I was throwing Stella's squeaky toy across the house, because the way the living room and my room's set up, I can throw it through my bedroom door. And I stepped backwards to throw it, and he was under my foot. I think he took 5 years off my life with that. I about fell over. He run off. I didn't hurt him or nothing, but I think it scared me more than it hurt him. So you got the squish on your belly, didn't I, you little pest? He's finally decided he likes the mat I got to go underneath my keyboard, so he started laying there now. Oh, we got one. I love them. I'd be sad if something happened to either of them, but there are also the days where it's like, I need a weekend away so you can be someone else's problem for a day or two. Oh, that one wasn't shiny. We didn't knock it out though, so I won't count it. There should be about 30 odd of these for me to knock out. I've been seeing a couple posts on Twitter about armadillo lizards. They're one of those pets that, in theory, I want one so bad I can't stand it, but also I'm not dumb enough to, like, get one because I probably wouldn't know how to properly take care of it. But of course, I also still really want a dragonfish just because they're so ugly, and they remind me of Gyarados. But I know better than to get a fish, because I don't trust Pin to stay out of the tank. Even if I had a glass top or something to put over top of it, he'd find a way. Okay, 29. Which, actually, yeah, that sounds about right considering I tend to go a little over 60 when knocking out Pokemon. Probably. Which is something I really don't want. I mean, he's bad enough about me trying to train him to stay out of the house plants, which resulted in all my plants but the bamboo and the poor spider plant I've had since Christmas and haven't planted being outside. Of course, the rest of my plants are also succulents. Stella, honey, he leaves. I'll let you outside. You can go bark at Papa mowing for a few minutes. Of course, I'm sure we could probably fix something to where he couldn't get into a fish tank. But if I also worried that if I got one, not so much, depending on like the shape and size, that it wouldn't be so much he would get in it that he might knock it over. Oh right, we reset. So fish are a thing I might have to look into. Either when I have like my own space and can dedicate an entire like coffee table or something to one. Otherwise, I would totally have one of those little, like, 3 or 4 gallon ones on my desk. Also, I hope you had a good weekend. I did. Not streaming yesterday, back to back with you, because, you know, I worked for so long. Not streaming yesterday and then having not streaming Sunday, like, gave my brain a bit of a chance to just rest and reset. I didn't do anything game related yesterday other than rolling my clock back a day to make sure I didn't lose these outbreaks. It was nice. I might have to start taking 2 days in a row off like once a month or so. Of course, once the later part of May and the beginning of summer hits, my work schedule is going to be so wonky I won't be able to guarantee streaming, 5 days a week. I'll probably end up having to shift my streams to just about exclusively evening streams, though I will try to do ones in the afternoon still. Alright, I need to run this way a bit. Also, have you seen that person who's been uploading just entire movies to Twitter? I rewatched. They uploaded Pikachu's Rescue Adventure yesterday, and I watched it, and I was like ready to cry at the end scene. The nostalgia hit hard with that. So now I've been very much in the mood now to just take a day and sit down and rewatch Pokemon movies. They've done more than they've done all sorts of movies. Actually, I figure if anything, they'll just get taken down. I mean, it's their choice. It's not like you can't find them if you look hard enough anyways. But yeah, that was a very bold thing to do. It makes me think of that person a few years ago who went and stuck the entirety of Frozen on YouTube. Just uploaded the entire movie. But no, they're gonna get Nintendo's gonna get him eventually. If one of the other studios doesn't. Oh. At most they'll end up deleting their Twitter and taking all the videos off. It'll be interesting to see how far they can get in uploading stuff first, though. Okay, neither of you are none of you are shiny. I'm gonna count you now. You're 3. I woke up yesterday morning and freaking the Cerebi movie. I guess no, it was Celebes. Well, either way, but it was the entire movies on there, and then they did like the Deoxys one, and I want to say they might have done Spell of the Unknown. They had quite a few on there. And then they also had the 2 SpongeBob movies. One of the Monsters Inc. movies, I think. But yeah, if Nintendo doesn't get them, Disney will. And then when you got Kuro leaks, well, leaks. They weren't really leaks. It was just more or less just Pokemon Legends ZA getting like a page or two in the Kuro magazine, and them giving some basic information. Nothing we didn't already know. But that was just fun for kind of the nostalgia hit too. And of course, it's got me just as excited for the news on the new Legends. But that's still like a month. That's still like 2 months away, probably. No, we're about halfway. It's probably about a month and a half away, somewhere around there. Like I said, I figure maybe tail end of May at the earliest, but probably within the first couple of weeks of June, I think, as usual, presents time. I just want to know if Miltank is in the game, because it was in the Pokedex in X and Y. And I want to be able to get a Miltank for my team. Okay, we haven't dispersed. sign over there. Where's that tunnel? Oh. I can see you spawn there in the middle. There we go. I love the little sparky effects. Also, I love that they gave Eelektross little sparky effects between his antenna, because he does that on occasion too. Yeah. Honestly, my best bet would be flea markets. You will get so many people in flea markets selling pirated like movies and TV shows and stuff. That's how we used to watch how we used to rewatch movies. Like, me and my friend, we would go see them in theaters more often than not, but if we really liked it and wanted to watch it again, we went to the flea market. There it is. I ran past it. Oh. I think Papa's gonna get finished just before the rain gets here. We had a really strong winds here last night. And sitting here and there's this YouTuber I like to watch. He's oh, what's his name? I can't think of it now. Scary Interesting, there we go. And he does videos on like people getting lost in caves and scuba diving accidents and stuff like that. And he had a new video that I hadn't realized was out. So I'm sitting here watching it, and the wind's howling through the frickin' windows, because of course it is, and the power flickers. It turns everything off. Turns off my computer, turns off my monitor, turns off my TV, and it's like, well then. And then of course it flickered 3 or 4 more times, and it's like, alright. It's like, I'm taking that as a sign to go to bed. Because apparently this the video just doesn't want me to watch it. And then about 5 minutes later, we lost power for about 2 or 3 hours, so. Of course, I was laughing because I figured at most it was a branch that had fallen. Because, windy. But I think it just might have been just the sheer force of the wind swaying the chords. 61. Alright, 62. Which means I was probably off by about 29 to 62. Okay, it says off about 2, which actually should put us at 64. Did you wear yourself out, Bubba? Huh? Sweet boy. Little pain in my butt, but he is a sweet boy. Let's do this first, and we're gonna save. Oh, I don't need to connect to the... You know what? I think that saves me either way. No, I don't care. Until we get our next raid or our next batch of outbreaks, I don't care. And depending on what that next batch of outbreaks is, I probably still won't care. Oh, there's a, what is it? Scariest Places on Earth. It's an old TV show, like from when I was younger, old. And it was one of my favorite things to watch around Halloween. In what is it? ABC Family or Freeform or whatever it's called now. It used to do a weekend-long marathon. And I'm talking 12, 13 hours of this show a day. It more or less every episode, just about. And I would have myself so freaked out by the time the marathons would end. I wouldn't walk through the dark by myself for like a month. Which is hilarious because I recorded the episode so I could watch them again later. Actually, I have a small playlist of them on my saved on YouTube, so I can go back every once in a while and watch the ones people have like uploaded to YouTube. But they had the chick who played the psychic woman in the Poltergeist movies, the original Poltergeist movies. She was the narrator, if I'm not mistaken, and it was awesome. And I also on occasion like listening to the Lights Out podcast. They do a mixture of true crime and like supernatural aliens and like the black-eyed children and ghost stories. The Warrens, they did videos covering them. They're fun to listen to. I like the paranormal stuff a bit more than I do the true crime, depending on what it is. They're fun to listen to, though. Especially if you need a just something to play continuously. Oh yeah, go for it. I don't know which one you're checking out, but either of them's fun. Let's see. And there's a part of me that really wants to try catching up on Welcome to Night Vale. But I'm like probably six or 7 seasons behind. And I think I about drove my dad nuts the one time I re-listened to the entire series. He'd walk in the house to come to get lunch and he'd be like, "Oh, not this crap again." It's like, I can pause it while you're not here. You don't have to listen to it. I really wish that the Limetown, that the Limetown podcast would get a third season. It was really well done. That's a Magnemite. Oh, I see you over there. It is. That's about the only thing that's actually ever made me consider like getting a new iPod. Would have been for the podcasts and stuff. Because while I do actually own an iPod, it's probably like 10. It's over 10 years old. It belonged. It belonged to my friend, and she gave it to me when I first started listening to Welcome to Night Vale because I didn't have anything to save the episodes on. I'm trying not to let Dad's mowing drown out me speaking. 2, and over here makes 3. So I'm probably gonna pause whenever he's near the window. I'd close it, but it's really nice out, and we're getting such a nice breeze before like the rain and stuff gets here. I really don't want to, because we're just warm enough that if I close up windows it gets kind of muggy, and I hate that. I've just become aware I probably misspelled Eelektross in the stream name. I forget the K. Actually, let me see. I can probably fix that real fast. Shellos. Yep. Oh, chat overlay settings. Let me adjust that real fast. Because usually I double check, but on occasion I don't. Edit. ELEC. Oh, now I can't see that. Elec. Let's add the K in. And we'll add the K in here. There we go. And if it's still misspelled, oh well. Let it never be said I am a perfect speller. There we go. See, I'm trying to think of any other, I don't think of any other podcast I can think of to share. And I have one, but I don't remember the name of it. Oh, Alice Isn't Dead is pretty good too. Whoop. Let's not and say we did. Dad'll finish mowing, and I'll let Stella out, and she'll have to go roll in the grass clippings. Boo! Whoops. That's okay, it wasn't shiny. Ah. You couldn't hear him, but he yelled boo at me as he drove by my window. Probably even mowing Stella's little patch of dirt she's got dug up by the front porch. Should check and see how close the rain is, honestly. Might do that here in a minute. Do 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 do. Because it should be getting here any time now. No, go away, YouTube. I don't need you. No, I don't need the music. There we go. Oh. I want the radar. Thank you. You know what? Have fun with it. We got a little blob that might hit. No, is it just gonna miss us? Yeah, that looks like it's just gonna miss us. Of course, I don't mean we won't get the edge of it, but... Bum bum, bum bum. That's what happens when you fight an Excadrill, honey. Your friends, they are not. I don't know why, but I saw that chest pin next to the mine, and for half a second my brain is like, shiny? Which, while a little bit accurate, because shiny mining is kind of a greenish tint to the ears and tail and whatnot, it is... So I'd say I can get rid of you, but no I can't. I don't have Fire Fang on Tice at the moment. Say I should be just about finished with this batch of Eelektross. 96. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Last one. Which I can make sure real fast. Oh, not last one. No, go. Alright, that it? That's it. Everything's still going good on... Oh hey, I finally figured out... managed to get the bit rate on Twitch to agree with me. Maybe if I might need to re-enter the chat stuff for restream, maybe? No. I don't know. I'm still trying to puzzle out what's up with the restream in OBS at the moment, but so long as I'm actually streaming, I guess it doesn't much matter. Oh, okay, I know what I did. I hit, brushed up against the minus button right after I hit the plus one. We're an eighth of the way there, more or less. We'll come get you in a moment. We want this far away dude real fast. Thank you. Then we want you to go away. Go away, Excadrill. I gotta find my Eelektross. I know you aren't it, but you were over there. Oh, he went far away. That'd be neat. I don't know if it'd be spaced, if they could do it spacey. I mean, I know we have a couple of kind of space-themed Pokemon, and like Deoxys, and I guess probably Eternatus counts too, because it fell from the skies, but I don't know. I mean, we get, would you quit chasing me? We get, excuse me, we get a dimensional travel with Ultra Sun and Moon, and you know, the Ultra Beasts and all the other dimensions, so it's not too far out of, it's not too far out, you know, that they might never do it, but whoops, no, come back. I feel like a neat thing to do would be them making a Pokemon game where you go with a handful of Pokemon and start like terraforming the world. And now my brain's thinking of Farm Sim for this. Would it be neat? Yeah, that would be neat though. Or if they really wanted to lean into a space theme, I guess they could have it to where it's a off-world colony that's been established for, I don't know, long enough for some of the Pokemon there to change and adapt and become new forms. That might be possible. Now you have me thinking of a Pokemon Legends game for Sun and Moon set in the dimension where Poipole is one of the starter Pokemon. Also, I feel like we might get something to do with Nebulas with the team name in Legends ZA. Oh. Or at least something spacey. At this rate, it's just easier to knock it out. Oh. Just a second. Oh! Stella, I didn't even realize you'd come and lay down on the bed. Closing the door just so mine and Dad's sound don't clash too much. Running around and getting the sparks around your seat almost makes me think of when you step on like aluminum bleachers just right and you get that nice kind of twang sound. No, you can go away. I'm tired of fighting Excadrill. The Magnemite at least will leave me alone after I encounter it. What are you finding a fight over there? Come back. Get back in your Pokeball. Quit knocking everything out. You are a scourge to the population of the Pokemon in this terrarium. If you wanted to be a bit of a scourge to the Excadrill at this point, I don't think I'd mind. Boy, quit fighting Excadrill. Okay then, it really was, kinda low, wasn't it? Oh dang, getting a nice little set of spawns here, aren't we? Oh, that's the last of it. We're gonna check one more round though. Oh look, a Dynamo. Yeah, that'd be nice. The Ultra versions are about the only Pokemon game that's kind of game-wise I haven't played. And if it wouldn't cost me an arm and a leg to buy a version of the games, I would consider getting one, but I've seen prices on the DS games now, and whew, it can be a little steep. We're just gonna avoid him to the best of our ability. But yeah, I wouldn't care at all if for like Gen 6 and beyond if we didn't get so much as a I wanna say they could port the games over as they are and be perfectly okay, but I would love a slight like touch up to the graphics and stuff just to make them look better. Because I feel like some of the quality might shift some between having a game on like a DS and having it on a Switch. So maybe just upscale the graphics a bit, you know, make the colors a little brighter and or darker, whatever they need to be, and then leave them alone. Like, I didn't mind them going chibi and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I thought it was cute, and I like kind of that kind of claymation feel to the movements and everything anyways. But graphics wise, I think my favorite Switch game would actually probably be Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They feel like they had a lot more charm than in any of the other games. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because I enjoyed the more kind of anime feeling that Sword and Shield had, and I enjoy the the slightly more realistic take these games have too. They all have their charms, but I think Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, graphics wise, they're about my favorite. Really? There we go, thank you. Once again. But also, I would love to see a Pokemon game made for a for a system with more beef to it, like a PlayStation 5 or anything. And I'm not saying they like have to, and I'm not complaining about, you know, the Switch and stuff, but I want to see what kind of stuff they could do with a with a more powerful system. Also, if we get another remake like Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I want Ilka to do it. Just because I don't think Ilka did bad with what they were given and what they were probably told, you know, okay, look, we're going to let you remake this game, but... Because we don't know what kind of reigns Game Freak and the Pokemon Company had on them in regards to the remakes. But I would like to see them get you know, Black and White or heck X and Y or anything and be told, okay, you did, oh, we're going to trust you and give you more playroom in these games, you know. I'd like to see what else they could do. Also, I'd be very curious to see how they would do the Dream World stuff in Black and White remakes. If they would revive the Pokemon website thing that you went on and had to play with your Pokemon, or if they would make it to where you could do all the Dream World stuff on your Switch. Actually, it feels like at this point it'd probably be easier to just make it an application for the Switch. Then they'd probably have to... I don't see them reviving the Dream World stuff from the one Pokemon website that's name I can't remember. The Dream World stuff was fun though. I can remember playing the ice cream game, and I'd win it every time by just making my scoops of ice cream super huge. I despawned him. That's okay, he was a regular one. But it was fun. You think I used it more for getting items than I did for, like, getting Pokemon. I never really had a Wii to play with. At most, we borrowed my nephew's Wii once so we could, like, watch Netflix and stuff, but he didn't really have any games. I was never a major Nintendo, big console user. I was always more the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS, so on and so forth. Like, I think the only non-portable game system I've had from Nintendo is my Nintendo 64. And I think we might have a couple of regular old Nintendo that like NES's in the laundry room. But I myself, I never owned an Xbox. I never owned a Wii. An Xbox, jeez. I never owned the GameCube. I never had the Wii. I feel like I'm forgetting a system there somewhere. I don't think I am. I think they went from N64 to GameCube. Yeah. But yeah, I like the Switch. I do wish I would have sacrificed a little bit of the portability for a bit of extra just processing power. And I'm meaning more, you know, they could have made it a bit bulkier and I would have, a bit more bulky and I wouldn't have minded. Okay then. That works too. Let me go ahead and count this one. It despawned, okay. Forget you too then. I saw a map someone made on Twitter of like all the regions in one world map, and then they added regions from like I'm assuming Pokemon Coliseum and like Pokemon Ranger and stuff, and they're this person, they're like, half these regions are fake. Like, no, honey, no, they're just from different games. Because they included the Lentil Islands from the new Pokemon Snap game. Yeah, I've got me and my sister got my niece a Switch Lite. I don't know how much she plays it, but she enjoyed it. And also, I like the idea of, I mean, I could lose some of the features for it being $100 less than the regular Switch. I'm one of the I own a 2DS instead of a 3DS because I can't see 3D, so I didn't see a reason to get a 3DS. But also the 2DS was cheaper. Oh hey, they dispersed. Yeah. We're gonna see if there's any extra stragglers and then we're gonna reset. Oh. Alright, now what friend have to say? No, they are not. Plants don't really have survival instincts and clams don't have thinking ability. Get a good stretch in. Oh, give myself a Charlie horse. Let's not give myself a Charlie horse. That's the most horrible thing in the world. You're getting a real nice good stretch and then you're freaking leg cramps. Or your foot. Actually, I think I hate my foot cramping worse than I do my leg. Two. Get back here before... There we go, thank you. Get back here before you run into an excadrill and I have to heal you. I still want to know who's in charge of Pokemon noises. That's something I could look up. I'm not going to follow that rabbit hole today, but it is a curious thought. It's like, who's the CEO of Pokemon Cries? Yeah, you can be excused for stupidity when you're 7 years old. All 7-year-olds are kind of stupid. Hi, Harley! My thing for chat has gone weird, so I have to look over at my side screen to see it, so if it takes me a moment to respond to you, it's just because of that. OBS had an update and now it and Restream aren't quite getting along. I hope your day's been good. Mine hasn't been too bad. I'm back to my old BS. I had my first shiny of the day in 10 minutes. It's okay. I just can't have my chat on the side of my big TV like I usually do. There's no big deal, it just makes it a little harder to see. No, too many Pokemon spawned in over here. I should have put some distance in over there, I guess. I'll do that in just a second, actually. Sorry guys, let's despawn some of you. There we go. This is Eelektross. I'm assuming you're asking about the one I'm hunting. It is it's a leech. There's no kinder way of putting it. It is based off a leech of some sort. Thank God, because I think if I ever saw one of those that were alpha sized in like a Legends game, I might yeah, no. That is one Pokemon that just no. I'm sure they're sweethearts if you're a good trainer, but they're kind of creepy. Also, they're an electric type that they gave Levitate, which is cheating on some level. I'm not gonna lie, every time I see Eelektross, I think of those big huge leeches from the Godzilla movie. Not Skull Island, but the one Jack Black was in. Godzilla movie, jeez. The King Kong movie. Yes, it actually has a very nice shiny. It's makes me sad that they didn't replicate more of the green tint to the other two. Whoop. Oh God. I just watched a video where someone screamed "Ay or something like that. Now all I can think of is that flamingo video where the dude walks into like the enclosure and it's winter and goes, "Can I get a hey ya?" And it's all the flamingos making that noise back at him. That's a good video. I need to look that up later. Kinda does. That happens with shinies sometimes, though. You know, it's probably because you think electric Pokemon and you actually probably think of Pokemon that have brighter colors. 'Cause I can't think of that many Pokemon that are like black or electric Pokemon that are like black or anything. I think most of them are fairly brightly colored. Which, if that's the case, that's Game Freak's fault for giving us brightly colored electric type Pokemon. Let's see. A dark colored electric type. About the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Zekrom. Zapdos is bright. Raikou bright. Zekrom is black. Rotom's like frickin' orange. Galarian Zapdos is orange. Whichever one of the gens is the electric type is not blue. Green? No, that's the... No, I think that's Slendoris. Slendoris is blue? Because Landorus is brown and Tornadus is green? That might be wrong. So those are some of the ones I can't identify like on site just because they all kind of look like each other. But yeah, I don't think we have that many dark colored electric types. Yeah. I wish they'd go a little lighter on the Pokemon that just end up green. And I don't even mean that as like an insult or anything. Some of them did actually end up looking fairly decent green, but sometimes it's like, we don't know what color to do this. Let's make it 3 shades lighter, or let's make it green. Garchomp's shiny is just a travesty. They should have stuck with the brighter blue for Garchomp. Then with like Plusle and Minun, I think they should have switched their shiny colors. Given Plusle the teal one and Minun the like burgundy, not quite burgundy, but the darker red color. And Igglybuff and stuff's not actually that bad. It's actually a lot more visible than you'd think it would be. But I'd have done it maybe like a red or something. Oh my god, just because it's a balloon Pokemon, I'd have gone like a popular balloon color or something. Just to be silly. I had no thoughts about it and the red balloons at all when I said to make it red. But yeah, you're always going to have your hit or miss shinies. Maybe. I still think I'd have gone with the brighter blues, just like the rest of the line. Because I'm not always fond of it when people do like recolors and one of their choices is like black and white, and it like 9 times out of 10 it wins. But now Sea Titan, I love Sea Titan's shiny because it gives it kind of an Orca whale feeling instead of the oh, what kind of whale is it based on? I don't remember. Or is it based on a narwhal? Either way, I like that they colored it kind of like an Orca whale. Silver might have been nice. And of course, there's my my extreme kind of disappointment in the shinies in the Future Paradox line. I mean, they're not all bad. I just wish they all weren't chrome. I wish they'd have tucked some different metal colors in there. Like, how nice would Iron Thorns have been if it was like bronze? I don't think gold would have suited it. But no, I think about my favorite shinies out of the Future Paradox ones is probably Iron Valiant. Because it's a nice contrast with the pink. But yeah, all the Pokemon being chrome just feels like, and I don't mean any offense to the people who did it, but it feels a little lazy. Like, I get it's the future and everything's shiny and metallic, but it's like, huh? Like, can we not have everything be silver, please? It seems like it'd be very sad, just kind of the lack of color. Aha, my shoulder popped. I was grabbing my other zebra cake. Saucebuck. How long we been streaming, Saucebuck? An hour and 40 minutes? Nice. But of course, I like that shiny Charizard used to be purple. I don't remember if someone in chat that pointed it out or not, that he used to be purple, and like him and Dragonite were kind of a palette swap of each other. It's also sad though that some of the shinies have just been mutilated by the by the slight color changes, as you know, they redo the sprites and everything every gen. Like, if you go through the sprites on Cerebi or something, you can see the colors of the shinies shifting. Actually, no, it felt really nice. Of course, I'm still sad that they didn't take the chance to make Golduck at least a yellow duck in its shiny form. Do a basic color swap with Psyduck. I don't know. But to be fair, it does go from blue to orange, which has always been kind of a weird color change. Actually, if anything, I'd have loved it if Shiny Dragonite had just turned like Dragonair blue. It made me think of this picture of a, it's supposed to be a Dragonite plush, but it's one of those knockoffs, so of course it looks different. but it looks like a Dragonite literally crossed with a Dragonair. And it's like, I would buy this in a heartbeat, but the only thing is it has a second set of eyes on its neck. And I saw those, and it's like, you know what? A nice ribbon would take care of those being there in a heartbeat. I'd love a Dragonite plush. Might have to see about ordering the Dragonite Sitting Cutie next month if it's still in stock. Yeah, it would make more sense design-wise, but Pokemon don't have to make sense. Not really. Bye, Hartley. I hope the rest of your day is good too. It's nice chatting with you, as usual. We should probably get about halfway to odds with this hunt today. Maybe a little over. Oh god, old Pokemon names tend to be either really funny or just like the worst. Uh-oh. Give me just a second, I'll get up and let you out. Oh. Let me knock this fella out real fast. Yeah? Okay, fine, knock out the Joel Stick too. Alright, I'll be right back, still once out. Either outside or just out of the bedroom in general. Yeah! Hold on just a second. There you go. have returned for the moment. I can't guarantee I won't have to open a door again here in a couple minutes, but we should be good at least as long as Dad's eating. He touched the microwave, so both the animals are in there now watching, begging for a bite of his hot dog. Wonder if I've passed any shiny Plusle. Come back. Alright, need to put a little distance. I'm so bad at getting to this one spot. Ooh. Been a nice day so far. So I was looking through the Pokedex for X and Y the other day, just to kind of get a general idea of how many Pokemon there are. What was it? There was something like 450, I think. And then I checked Legends Arceus's Pokedex, which I think had about 250 Pokemon. I don't know if I can see them giving us the entire, 450 Pokemon in the Kalos Pokedex. But I imagine we'll get at least a good part of them. So maybe they'll give us a Pokedex that's maybe 300 or 400, maybe? Of course, I could also just have it down to something like Legends and be 250. It'll be interesting to see how they do it, especially with how they if they incorporate the Mega Pokemon from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which it would make sense if they did, but also, good lord, that'd give them a lot of starter Pokemon in their game. Because if they kept with all the Megas, that would give them Gen 1 and Gen 4. No, Gen 3, sorry. And then the Kalos starters, which may or may not be getting Megas of their own. So it'll be interesting to see how they do it. It'll also be interesting to see, you know, who complains over what Pokemon being left out. And I say this is it's a person who has complained about a Pokemon that's been left out of the Pokedex. And my friends have heard this rant like 3 times. It just doesn't make sense to me that they left Miltank out but had Tauros in. That they had all the forms of Tauros in. Oh. Excadrill, would you go away? Nobody likes you right now. And that's not me saying nobody likes it at all, because I'm sure it's someone's favorite Pokemon, but at this moment, nobody likes you. 1, 2. Looks okay to restart. I want my other zebra cake. Dad in there making hot dogs, making me hungry. And my zebra cake's not a very noisy food, so I don't feel bad eating it. Oh, thank you. I hope the rest of your day goes good. And hopefully I'll see you next stream, or the stream after. It'll be happy resetting later as I try to get another thing to hunt in Violet. Well, yes, that's what happens when you face Excadrill. Quit it. You'd think you would learn. He'd probably learn better if I stopped closing out and restarting the game. I'm deleting all their knowledge. Chespin, for half a second, all I saw was the green. I mean, that's what happened to me last Saturday. Everybody left, and like, right after I found Ditto. Zebra cake crumbs sitting in the back of my throat. I hate it when your food betrays you like that. Excadrill, you suck. I should really give my Dosh Bun its Fire Fang back. I don't know why I haven't, honestly. Dude, I said no. I want to knock out Eelektross and not choke on my zebra cake. Well, he was just hiding. So I apologize. I promised I was raised with better table manners than that. There we go. There's an Eelektross. Thank you for indulging my snack. I would say, Dash Bun, you're gonna get yourself hurt again. Two. You know, it's just one of them's a Joltik instead of an Eelektross. I was about to make a joke about people talking about their children and one of their children being a 6-foot-long worm monster, but one of my children is a 6-foot worm monster in Earthworm. Actually, he's probably longer than 6 feet, so I can't talk about the people who like Eelektross. I adore my big dumb worm. You know, actually, they both have pretty good shinies, too. The little Joltik's just coming to get me. So I was looking at, like Gen 5 and Gen 6 Pokemon and stuff that, are in Sword and Shield. And oh my god, they have so many Gen 6 Pokemon in Sword and Shield. Like, way more of them than I was thinking was actually in-game. So now I've been debating on how I want to, shiny hunt. And in so much as, I'll finish Kanto, more or less, the base Pokedex. Probably not, Mewtwo because I'm doing all the legendaries together, but all the regular Pokemon. So I'll finish that in Gen 4 in Legends Arceus at least. So I'll get rid of those, but I can't decide if I want to wait to shiny hunt more, or if I just want to skip Gen 6 Pokemon in general and then hunt everything else Sword and Shield would let me. Along with maybe doing a bit of egg hatching for a couple of the babies. For like Gen 2 Pokemon. I say a couple, there's one Gen 2 Pokemon baby that has not been in any of these games, and it's Smoochum. Why is Jinx and Smoochum always left out? Well, Togepi too, but I have Togepi from Legends, so it don't quite count. But they have Magby and Elekid. Why don't they have Smoochum? And we even get Pichu, Cleffa, and Igglybuff. Show the baby some love. Like the actual baby, because Smoochum could very easily pass as an actual baby. To an extent. So yeah, Smoochum might be something I have to breed and beat the SP. Alright, let's put a little... I don't know why, but I always think this cave wall goes back further than it actually does. Excuse me. Nope, I didn't mean Minor. I want him. There we go, baby. But also, I was thinking about that, cave. The, what is it? Mirror cave in, X and Y. The one where, like, the entire thing has the big sections where it's just shiny crystals. This mirror that, mirrors your character and everything. Oh. I'm thinking about a remake of it where you could, like, crawl all over it and stuff, and it'd be like, oh, that'd be another game they wouldn't give us skirts in. Because the Terra crystals in Area 0 are exactly why we didn't get skirts in this game. God, I hope we get a nice wide variety of customization options in Legend ZA, because the ones in frickin' X and Y ruled. If you were a girl. If you were a guy, you kinda got the short end of the stick. So I played as a guy on a second playthrough, and the guys didn't get nearly as many, like, hair and clothes options as the females did, which was sad. Of course, now they just kind of have everything kind of unisex, which is cool. But don't. You knocking on the door? Are you coming in? Do you want to go out? my baby? Do you want outside? Yeah? Okay, Stella wants out. I'll be back in a second. Ooh, do you want outside? Alright, I'll probably have to get up in a minute to let her back in. But she should be outside for a few. Huh. Ba-dink. Alright. I was a little surprised when we don't find like one or two other shinies down here that we can actually see. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'm curious to see what their thing for Legends ZA, I almost called it Legends X and Y, Legends Kalos will be. If they'll bring back alphas, or if we'll get some sort of different differentiating thing. Maybe wild megas? No, that seems like that'd be boss fights, like the bigger boss fights where you gotta chuck stuff at them to get their health or whatever down. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Do wish we had a little bit more to go on, just in general. But they'll release what they release when they release it. So we just gotta wait. Alright, probably need to get some distance. Oh! Hi, Rodum. I need to pop back over so I can see if anybody does a chat. Excuse me. Oh. We should make it to 300 this turn. Go back around to the other side. I seem to have a bit better time hitting this tunnel. Okay, I was wrong. I can't hit Jack Squad. Yeah, I see you, can we? There we go. Alright, which means there's about 30 left. Yeah! Not run into the puzzle. I think I just got that right. I think it was a mine-in. Oops. She hits that door like the devil's on her tail. Alright. Gotta let her in. I'll be back in a moment. Oh. I hear you, darling. I'm coming. Go. Next slight readjustment to my headset. The pooch has been let in and given her a treat. The pooch has let herself into the bedroom. Hi, honey. Did you decide on the bed was better? Yeah. You enjoying the kind of gray, rainy, well, not really rainy, but it's been a nice, pleasant gray day. Do 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 do. How do I always do this? How do I angle myself wrong every single time? Oh. There we go. There's a boy. I don't think we'll make it quite to 400 today, but we should make it probably to about 350, I think. But you put us a little over halfway to halfway. I wouldn't complain about, not really. Thinking about saving my character in Violet, saving him somewhere in the terrarium and seeing if that won't give me the freaking spawn I need in Kitakami. Or one of them at least. Breeze! I expect one of the doors will slam here soon. We're gonna go ahead and count the other one, even though we technically haven't beaten it yet. Fine, we'll get to it in a moment. Breeze feels nice. As always, if we don't find him today, I will mark down what number we're at for tomorrow's stream. Might not make it quite to 350 today. Let's see, what's my time? 324? Maybe. I didn't see you. Ooh, Oh, it's just 2. I thought it was 3. Oh, wait, there we go, 3. 2, 3. 4. Also, let's turn around if it was weird going the other way. I want to go... What am I going counterclockwise, I think? It probably don't much matter. I'm very much a creature of habit. Hey, you're being really stubborn to spawn in now. Yeah, we're totally due for another event of another outbreak event. But I know they did the babies at the beginning of the month. Or they might just make it a once a month thing. 'Cause there for a bit it was twice a month, but I think we had more like holidays and stuff for them to do them for. Because we had the... What was it? The Clefairy one first. And then we got the dragon outbreaks. No, that was beginning of the year. We had Clefairy, the ghost types for Halloween. We had the dragon outbreaks for New Year's. And then we had the Floette, Milsari, and Litwick outbreaks. Then we had the Delibird outbreaks around Christmas. Then we did the Hisuian Voltorb for Pokemon Day. And then the last one was the baby ones at the beginning of the month. So it should be about time for another set of outbreaks. It's okay, it's just the door thumping, ain't no... When I closed the door a minute ago, I didn't close it all the way. It's resting between the wall and a shelf I have beside my desk. I do it generally that way so the animals can just push it open when they want to come in. But I pushed it a bit too far because both of them are already in here. And Stella thinks that the door knocking against the shelf, because we have windows open, is someone like knocking at the door. Stella, you dumb baby. You silly girl, ain't no one here but me, you, Papa, and the cat. Of course, earlier I thought she was barking at the lawnmower, and she wasn't. Aw. Oh no, now I'm gonna have to look up old jazzy music. Dun, 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 dun. Had the opening notes of the thing I'm humming. I don't remember the name because apparently I suck, but it was like kind of the more old-timey jazz. One of Glenn Miller's songs, I think. And now it's stuck in my head. I gotta adjust that door in a second. Especially in case it's the pooch one back in. She doesn't always realize that you can do a circle around the house. Here we go. Here we go, all better. Now she can come back in if she wants. The cat's figured out he can go around in the circle because our house, when it belonged to my grandma, wasn't built all at once. They built like the one bedroom and the living room and whatnot, and then added on to it as they went. So our house makes a circle. It is very weirdly proportioned, and the cat has figured out that if the door is closed, he can go around to get in the bedroom. Stella has not. Nah! I'm trying to dodge one, and instead I get hit by the other. Rude. And Chespin, you're one of my favorites. It's so rude. Tried to take on an Excadrill, didn't you? They're always doing that. Honey, you can't beat them. I mean, technically you can, but you can't generally beat them in Let's Go. It's like my poor Swampert in Chespin. Quit knocking everything out. Thank you. Oh, you got another Eelektross. Okay. Alright, time to put some distance between us. Oh! I've only done that about 5 times now. Luckily, it's always been one of these fellas and not bright green. So, small mercies. Alright, we'll go around one more. Oh! Yeah, I tried resetting these guys and it's just... no. It's no. They don't spawn in large enough numbers. As opposed to the Gavantula problem that actually wasn't much of a problem at all. Once I got it out of the light some. Why are your spawns so low? There are 15 other Pokemon taking up the space. The crystals really are kind of a wonky spawn area. Because really the only thing that does seem to spawn at them are the Dynamo line. But you get so many other Pokemon spawning in the, the rest of the cave biome that it just kind of knocks down their crystal spawns a lot. I've considered trying to pop a sandwich, but I don't know how much. Okay then. I don't know how much it would help. At most, it would knock down the number of drillbur and excadrill, but I don't know how much it would actually increase Eelektross's spawn rate, considering we have Elkid, Electabuzz, and Magnemite and Magneton down here. And Plusle and Minun. And Joltik. Too many Pokemon fighting for spawn space in this area. Oh. Oh. I don't know where that came from. My brain has been very... I don't know. The ADD's acting up, I guess. Kind of. Just a little bit. Had one of the Pokemon blogs on Twitter do a picture of Venusaur surrounded like pot leaves, and someone responded to him. They're like, "It's not quite 420 yet. You're a little early." God, that's this Saturday. Where has April gone? I don't know if I'm ready for summer yet. I don't know if I'm ready for summer to end, spring to end. I've been enjoying the nice, warm and cool weather on alternating days. I'm still waiting for one, like, screw you cold day where it drops down to like 30 degrees and kills every bug and plant out there. I'm not gonna lie though, the wasps can go away. I don't like wasps. I understand they're vital. We need them for pollination, but them and hornets. I think I killed no more than like 15 hornets in the cabin one day cleaning, because it was because the temperature dropped and like they all started looking for a place to move into. Oh my god, I could not go upstairs to do anything without like there being at least 3 new hornets every time I went up the stairs. It was horrible. Which is funny because I don't have much of a problem with Beedrill. You don't get much freakier and kind of bug design Pokemon than Eelektross anyways. Giant leeches. I'm sure I'll stick you on a team one day and love you. I don't mind you now, but giant leeches. Now I can probably blame that on the King Kong movie. The one with Jack Black, not Skull Island. And if you know that movie, you know the exact scene I'm talking about for why leeches make me go. Actually, did I have a scene like that in Skull Island too? I don't think they did. I think it was just the regular King Kong we got the leech scene in. Come on. No, come on. There we go. Come back. Come back. Thank you. Jolsic. Do you guys think the Eelektross are carnivores? I don't remember their Pokedex entries. I don't think I want to look them up. I think Dad's watching a video about some dude who gets high and freaks out over blinking. We will make it to 350 today. We should make it to about... what was my thing? 32 was about it. So, okay, we should make it to about 360. Maybe a little over. Figure shorts are bangers. Do we have any news, Joe? No? Okay. No news. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Moonbeams. My chat's gone weird, so it's taking me a moment to read everything now. Hi, Kyogre. Nice. I am trying to get a shiny Eelektross. So far, no luck. But I did get a shiny Shellos earlier, so that's always nice. Yes, I've learned that Eelektross outbreaks kind of suck. It's because the spawn place is so weird that you don't actually get that many spawning in because of everything else that spawns in. One, two. Alright, you got him. I got him. I figure this is probably about the last reset for the day. Maybe. I'm not certain yet. Either this one or the next one. the worst electric type. The electric type that has levitate. Oh, whoops. I'm facing the wrong direction for this. It has a pretty nice shiny though. It's Excadrill that's giving me the more problems than the freaking Eelektross is. Sometimes he just does what he wants. Alright. Oh. There one is. No, I thought I still needed to return you. You can get back in your Pokeball. There are too many Excadrill out here for my poor Dosh Bun. I wonder if you stood close enough to one of these, if they would like charge your cell phone. Instead of having a Pokemon that can do it, you just standing beside the big, probably partially radioactive rock. Can I get the drill brick on without... Well, he wasn't shiny, that was for sure. Jesus Christ, how I tried to despawn the drill bird, but apparently it's just not going away. So I hate it when I do that. One, two, three, no? We get these every couple of resets, ones where they just don't quite want to spawn in good numbers. Okay, it was closer than I thought it was. The, Magnemite or Magneton or whatever it was I was trying to despawn. Thank you. Oh. Welcome to the club. Your membership has been rejected. What is this? Now I'm getting good spawn numbers? Yeah, you tried to fight the Excadrill again, didn't you? They're doing that all the time. Get. Thank you. I was gonna say, get back in your Pokeball. Jesus. Oh. Joltik interfered. Why have you done that? I hate it when you do that. Yes, I know. My pooch needs healing. Yeah, this will probably be my last reset for today. 2. 4. Oh, look, they dispersed. Not quite. We have a straggler. I don't know why I'm knocking it out. I could have just counted it. Alright, that's probably going to be it for today. We've done almost... Well, I say almost. We're kind of almost to half odds, which isn't bad, considering hunting this outbreak's taken a bit longer than doing even the Gavantula ones did. Alright, next scheduled stream is for tomorrow. Afternoon, not morning. Generally around 2 EST, but depending on just what I'm doing tomorrow, if I get done sooner, I might start the stream sooner. Let's see, I should be doing Eelektross and hopefully another outbreak. If I can't find another outbreak, it will be... Really? Really? If I can't find another outbreak, it'll be Zoro we're hunting if we manage to get Eelektross tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining. I'm sorry you got here so late, and I'm more or less ending right after you joined. But thank you for joining. Thank you for chatting. I always enjoy it. I always appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. No, come on.